In this training, we want to create YouTube channel. Click on the icon. It will ask you to create channel. Once it opens, you will see where they ask you to put your name. You put down your name. Now, which of the handle do you want to use? You have to be very careful in choosing the handle so that you can easily remember. We are going to put in bedbear_corpset. So this is going to be the handle that we are going to use. Immediately you do that, you see it has a mark that no one has used it. Now you can now upload your profile picture. But before now, I've already created a profile logo using Canvas, which has been placed in a file. So let's go there. Let's open up the file now. You see the two logo and the banner we are going to use. So we click on the logo. It will now take us back to upload picture. You click on done. You can now see, after clicking on done, you wait for a while, it will upload into that very picture. You can now see it now on our dashboard. You click on create. Immediately it will take you to the what? To the your channel. But you go back and click on your profile picture. There will be a drop down. Now look for the YouTube Studio. The YouTube Studio is like the back end of your channel where you can do all the manipulation. So now that we have clicked on it, you see it has brought us now to the channel dashboard. You can now see now that the dashboard, and under this dashboard you see this area. You see where the upload videos, the channel analytics, and also the news. This is where you'll be getting news from Google. Now let's go to the content area and see what is on the content area. So you can see now on the content, you see the upload videos, you see live, playlist, podcast, and promotes. Now let's see what the analytics is all about also. You see the overview of the analytics. This is where it will display to you the views you've been having, the watch hour, and your subscribers. You can see how it is being laid out. Now you see the content. These are the things, the videos you have created, the content you have created, you've uploaded on it, your audience. Who are your audience? So in this audience, you'll be able to know now those research. Now you can now see those that have researched on your YouTube. Now let's go to the comment section and see how it really ought to be. In this very comment section, you can now see the published, those things, the comment that has been published, and those comments that you also hold for review. Now let's go to the subtitle. These are the languages you want to use in modifying your channel. Let's go to the copyright. You can now see you can actually grant copyright to anyone or you remove. Now let's go to the earning on YouTube. This is the business side of YouTube. Once you are able to get the require or meet the require aspect of it, now the YouTube will make you to become their partner. So let's scroll down and begin to see. You can see the features there. Now let's begin to look how you can become a partner in YouTube. That is, how do I join? There are some certain criteria you must meet before YouTube will allow you to become their partner. One of it is rich requirement to apply. You must have a 1000 watt subscriber and also 4000 hour watch. So once you meet up to that very requirement, now YouTube will allow you to become what? Their partner. Let's go to this very other area, customizing. In this customizing, you see the channel trailer for people. There is future video for returning subscribers. So you can also see future sections. In this future section, it tells you how your YouTube channel is being laid out by the time you click on it. So in this very area, you will now see that when this is where you do more of your work. You see channel trailer. When people who have not yet subscribed, what would they hear from you? And these future videos, these are for the returning subscriber. What do you want them to see when they return back to your channel? So these shorts and others are also part of the things that YouTube also added to it. Now, before we go into setting, let's go to branding. You can now see on these very branding sections, you now see our picture. That is the picture profile. You can use your picture or your channel logo. You can either remove or what? You change. If you don't like it, you can create and change. Now, let's go to our banner image. Let's upload our banner image. As I have said before, we have designed this very one using Canvas. Let's click on it now and open and upload. You will now see how it will come up. You can see the viewable on TV, that is the area. Viewable on desktop, you can see it, the area, and viewable on all devices. Now we click on done. After we've clicked on done, it will return back. You can see that the banner area have actually was changed. You can see how it is being laid out in the various devices. You can also see the video watermark. You can also do that using Canvas to create one. But I'm not interested more about that. Let's go to other part, the basic informations. In this basic information, this is where you will put description of your channel. What is your channel all about? What is it really telling you? And in this very area, you have to really think of what you intend putting on it. If you want your channel to be on wealth creation, you can actually say this channel is for people to make wealth. Or you can even say this channel is all about what? Comedy. Or this channel is all about auto. Depending on what you really intend making people to see about the description of your channel. But in this very one, we are going to write something on this very one for the training purpose, and what we are going to put on it is that this channel is to train people on how to make money using different words, social media. Using what? Social media. Let's see now. This channel is to train people on how to make money using social media platform. So you can now see this is what we want the description of our channel to look like. So immediately we finish with that. Now we will now move on to other area. Let's wait as we type on it. This channel is to train people on how to make money using social media platform. So now we are done with that very one. Now let's also look, you can also see the channel URL. You can see how it is being laid out there. But in this channel URL, but please take note, this very one is so long, but you can also customize, but you must also meet some certain criteria. Now, when people contact you, what is the email you want people to use to contact you? Because you actually here, you want to make your channel to be a place where you be coming to make money, so that you can actually become a partner. So if people want to contact you, they want to advertise, or they want to do business with you, how do they reach you? That is where you put your email, a viable email, an email that people can easily get in contact with you. You can now see now, we've already given our channel description. Now we are going to publish. We want to also publish, but also you can still see that there is a link here. There is a link. So if you have a website or a domain, the website name, now you can actually put it in this very link. Like Facebook, if you have a Facebook page, you can actually copy it and put it. Like Twitter, like Instagram, all these are links that you can easily put. I have a website, but let us use one of my websites now. That is Newsbiz is the link. That is the name of my channel. And let me just type in the URL. That is https://newsbiz.com.ng. So once you put that very one, you will now see that it will automatically take that very, you can see now it has accepted it. You can also go and begin to add more. But for the sake of this very training, I will want us to limit it to just only one, so that we will not waste much time. Now you can now see now they are asking for us to impute our link, but let me just go ahead and delete it. So let's now see, let's publish. You see, as we are waiting, let's view our channel. Now, but it's still network, so let's go back to our design. You can now see, let's go back to our design so that we can build our channel completely. So you can see, let's go to setting now. Let's go to setting. You can now see, once you click on the setting, other information will come up. This is where you finally give your final touch to this very channel. You can see, let's go to the channel information. You see the basic information, the advanced setting, and future eligibility. So in this very basic, that is, which country are you from? I'm from Nigeria, so I'm going to look for my country, Nigeria, and click on it. You see now, country of residence. You see now. Now, what are the keywords that your channel will be connected to? That is, those real keywords that your channel will be involved in. So like this very one now, I can say ATO, because it's a keyword actually, because this channel is going to be more of training. So let's just see training. And now when you finish typing, put a comma will separate it. Now it's all about words. And let's add one other keyword to it. Let's add another keyword to it. Let's add, or let's just leave it. Now let's go to the advanced setting. You can now see your audience. In this area of audience, do you want to set your channel as made for kids? If you actually set it for made for kids, it then means there are other features that are going to also be set. You can see by default, I want to review this setting. You can see now, yes, set this channel as made for kids. I will upload content that is made for kids. You can see other things you need to do. Ad will not be personalized. You can now see other things, see all changes. No, set this channel as not made for kids. I never upload content that is made for kids. You can see, but I want us to leave it that I want to review this setting for every video. So if your business, if your Google has gotten the number of subscribers an hour, you can actually receive a AdSense from them, which you can also place on it. Now you can now see now, I do not show a potential inappropriate words. You can see that we have to checkmate it. So any inappropriate words will never come up. It said, allow viewer to click my content. Yes. So I will leave it that they should always click my content. You can see other settings. Manage your YouTube account, that remove your YouTube content. In that very one, you can actually remove your content when you are bringing it down. Let's go to the other one, future eligibility. In this very area, we have to also set this very area. You can see that standard future it has been enabled by default, but you can see the number 2 and 3 has not been set. Let's see what is in number 1 again. You see standard future. Get your YouTube channel started and begin growing your audience with this future. That is, you upload videos, you create playlists, you collaborate, you add new video to existing playlist and all, etc. Now let's go to the intermediate future. In this intermediate future, this is where you are going to customize on certain things. You can now see that if you look at this very intermediate, you will discover that the video that is longer than 15 minutes, you cannot upload it. So we have to come and customize it. So for verification. So now for us to verify, we click on that very verify true phone. Do you want to receive text? Yes, I want us to receive text. Or you want them to call you, but it is better you receive text. So let us quickly put our phone number. Now that we are putting our phone number, and once we put our phone number and click on get code, a code will be sent to your phone. When it is being sent to your phone, they will now ask you to impute the verified code. So let us now impute our verified code. Let's impute our verified code. So the number they sent to us, we want to impute it now. Immediately we finish imputing it, now we will click on submit. Immediately you click on submit, you will see that it will say verified or verification completed, depending on the language. You see now verified. You can now see now we can now be able to upload videos over 15 minutes. Because if you don't do that, there is no way you can upload any video that is over 15 minutes. Let's go to advanced future. We are not going to do anything much in this very area. We are not going to do anything much in this very area. So you can now see that every other thing is set. When you want to do one or two things, access future and other, but we are going to leave that the way it is. Let us now go to the other area. Let's go to other area. You can now see that we have to go to what setting again, because I click saved. That's why it took us back to the setting again. So now let's go to upload default. In this very area, you can now see add a title that describes your video. This very one, you should leave it blank, so that all your videos, you can always give them title and other thing and description. But before we proceed further, let us look at visibility. How do you want your visibility to be? Do you want it public, or you want it private or unlisted? But you want people to come, so it is better you leave it what? Public. When you leave it public, anybody can see it. But if you say no, nobody will what? Be able to watch it. Now you cannot see. Hold potential inappropriate comment for review. Show how many viewers like this video. You can see all this has been what? Customized in this advanced setting. So you can now see that in this advanced setting, you can actually tell how it should be. What category? You can also see video language. This video language is that when you want a capture, but it is better you just leave it for that. Or if you want any language, you can see this license, standard YouTube license. But if you decide to change it to common use, anybody can make use of your. What category do you want this your channel to be? But in this very training, we are going to look at how to do style or people and blog. But being that this very channel will be basically for training, I think I will go for let's go through. Being that it's for training, should we go for people and blog? Okay, let us go for art to and style, because that is what the channel is going to be more of. That is art. So you can now see the category. We've placed it now, so you can see now hold inappropriate words, comments. So you can now see we are almost getting set. Now all these are other aspects you just need to still understand. That is, but in this area it has already been given to you that this content has never heard on television in the US. This content only heard once, or etc. Let's go to permission. You can now see, let's go to permission. You see now, who are those you want to manage your this thing with you, your channel? So this is where you can invite them. You are the main owner. Now let's go to community. In this very community, this is where you add community members and people and other things you want in this very channel. So you can now see all channel can redirect to my content. Do you want that? Channel I subscribe to be redirected. So it is that. So what are the block words? I want us to really look at this. What are the block words you don't want to see? Maybe when you are on live screen or on live program and people send some things that are scam. So you put them like any scam from Telegram, I don't want to see it. Things like abuse, so they will hold it. So all those words, once it is, there is no way it can be what be seen even when you're on live program. Things like fool, and let's use another one like sex, like sex. All these are block words, so they will never appear even in a live chat. And you click on it, block link, so you cannot see. So once it gets to that very level, those very words, whether you're on live or not on live, it can never what come up. And let's go finally to the last area before we save. Let's go agreement. So okay, let's still look at the default. So hold potential inappropriate word, hold potentially inappropriate chat message for review. You cannot say I don't want to see those ones. So let's go to agreement, so you can save by user agreement. So let's save. So let's look at how our channel looks like now. Beautiful.